Okay, I should be live. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Kings. Playing some more. Okay. Outer Worlds 2.
Alright, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Right. I have no idea where we left off. I completely forgot. It's on the first planet. It's been 3 days. I don't know how many planets there even are. Let's wait for the game to load up. Alright, so we were doing something and such. So I've been here, couldn't figure out how to get there. Probably have to come back here and see if there's like a way around this direction. But we were doing this mission, retrieve the red core. Oh, that's right, we went to this place and a bunch of people attacked us, we killed them all, and found out that we weren't supposed to do that. So, yeah, we're gonna end up, like, getting the cure given to the guy, and he's gonna, like, where's all my teammates and compatriots at? And it's like, oh, yeah, they attacked me, didn't know I was supposed to come here, and I just killed them all. I didn't know I was not supposed to do that. Okay, so yeah, we're going up that way. That's for Niles. Haven't been down there yet. Looks like the map for Map Genie is still not updated. It did update a little bit more things from yesterday, but it's still practically barren. Really, this is still my best weapon.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Emergency protocol syringes primed. Consider recalibrating your weapon's sighting mechanism.
Boom, boom.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Do that.
Confronting threat.
Oh, the threat won't show up until I look away. Okay, that one won't go that way. Another decryption key. I wonder how long or how many of those I need for actually opening the thing. I haven't even gone back that way yet.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a single sample.
Strategies.
Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team.
Emergency protocols ready.
Right now, as we approach the rap's nest, certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay, we need to run now!
This guy's a Colossus. And now he's dead.
Target.
Okay. And they're all not looking so good. Got a bunch of these high security lockboxes. I don't know what they're for.
Foraging time's over. We should have what we need.
Incendiary triple barrel shotgun. See, look, I'm all the way up here. I look at the map genie. This does not exist on map genie. Fresh. I think this should be a weapon icon right here. Okay. Let's head down this way real quick. Down this way real quick. Grab that. How many of these I actually need, but so we got a bunch of new weapons here. So let's compare this one with. I compare. LS. This one. This one's blue. I'm not sure what that means. But the other one does more damage. DPS is up. It goes from plasma to physical. I don't know what the blue icon means. You'd think that'd be the rarity, but maybe it's not blue, maybe it's... It looks blue, I'm not sure what you guys mean. Like, even though it looks like all the commons, these are all common probably. Let's get this one in this place. This one literally says it's an incendiary triple barrel. And this one just says triple barrel. Oh, it's the incendiary triple barrel that actually is 14 and 8. Why is it doing less damage? Yeah. I guess greens are worse than these blues. Okay, never mind. I think this actually is better than the other one because this one has more mod slots on it. This one only has 2, that one has 3. And this gun sucks balls. 36 damage is way better. Not by much, but it is better. Well, I have 73 bullets for these, so it's not that bad. I could probably replace this one with it. Some ammo out of it. There's actually a way over there from here. I might have to just head back to the mission. Like, I don't know how to get over there. Might as well just go here since we're already here.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom.
Chemical counter agent.
Insert that data cartridge for me. Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best. Was only a matter of time. Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but... there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device, and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Button. Make a few enhancements. These rather rudimentary instructions. What happens if I do that?
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Really? Well, who knew I was working with such a professional? Now place the antidote into the slot. Once I insert it into the air filter, well, genius like you can figure it out. When
But he's
backup
already dead.
arrives and releases me, I'll run a tally of all here who survived. Not to boast, but I'd
No one
say
survived.
this wildly dangerous experimental agent was quite effective. You can be sure that management and I will see it's put to good use. I may even get a promotion off this. Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system.
How do you have the access to that
It'll only take
inside
a
of a
few
cell?
moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous.
Nobody's alive.
You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Ahmed Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
Is it painted down in here? So, did we level up? We leveled up. Alright, so... Others are supposed to go up by 2 points each time I put into them. Is that how that works? Only 1 point. There was something I was supposed to put that into, right? Okay, we got another perk. Brand enthusiast. Oh, it's lower, so they have the same brand, which I don't think I have. right? One is Premium Moon. This one's Campaign Hat. I don't even know who makes it. Gosh, about Auntie's favorite family, so this was part of the Auntie's Choice. There's that. Only if they're half empty. You could temporarily tame hostile creatures, having them fight by your side for moderate duration. You can tame unaware hostile creatures by sneaking up to them and having enough medical skill. That doesn't seem worth it. I'd rather just kill them for their XP. Tribes now cost less and still items sell for more. Could be good. I want to get this. I think I saw something earlier that says something. I think there was like some perk I saw that required Space Ranger. No, we got Space Ranger. Cool. Alright, so yeah. Let's go this way. We go over there. Or down there. Let's go this way. Doing the wireless.
Oh, your supervisor, you stay hungry. Right. Reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fair.
Here, I don't even know what that was talking about. Alright, so I want to head that way. Go to that location that we see on the map. Could use some more ammo. People corporate. This shotgun's the only thing that was here? Come on, there has to be more than this. Really? What was that? Drift anomaly. What does that mean? We jump just right into here. Let's just save it.
Spatial anomaly detected. Physical engagement is not recommended at this time.
Oh. They don't touch you, you die. Good thing I saved it beforehand.
Rivers like this have been popping up all over the place since Horizon. They're harmless. So long as you keep your distance.
You guys think there's some way to interact with that later? Does more damage now. Oh, they're all doing more damage. Okay. If you level up, you also do more damage. I didn't put any points in the gun, did I? No. I put points in the speech. So we've been to there. Let's head over here now.
Always been curious about the kind of training that produces lava. Can't imagine it's pleasant.
Entering a hostile zone. Enemies detected. Please exercise caution.
Okay. Here's your caution.
Warning. Turret sentry.
Let me know when you need it to stretch.
I didn't do anything. Go down, you piece of shit!
Don't just shoot from the thin air.
Use the shotgun.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Reload!
Requested assistance currently unavailable.
Hello, game!
Commander, watch your vitals.
Emergency protocols ready.
Pretty strong. Where's that other body at? Sniper up there, looks like. Is there a body here? There it is. Engineering.
Life support.
There's only one guy left.
Perfection.
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry.
Go
You
through
can always
ammo
craft
quite
us more.
a lot.
Commencing
Where did you guys come from?
Forever vigilant.
It's definitely better than that suppressed one I had. I think the suppressed one lowers the damage by way too fucking much. Even though if you want like to do stealth damage, you can't do stealth damage because it doesn't do enough damage to kill anybody. There's no point in having it. Unless you like just crazy high gun skill. Okay, I think we killed everybody, at least for now. Let's go and loot all the bodies. Arbor Nebs. Who has a name? Yeah.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not
Target
fail.
practice replacement.
Should the invasion breach our
All he did was
defenses,
replace targets?
I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Okay, so this person wasn't a true arbiter, led these guys to their deaths. Okay. Was even real. You know, these all guys had skulls. If I was playing on hard difficulty, I probably would have got my ass wrecked. Target's still working. Is that it for this place? There'd be more. No, looks like that's it. Okay. Check some of that stuff we got. Okay. New logs. Steep suit is light armor. Evasion chance goes meh, sucks armor wise. Van brace uniform has armoring 4 mods. Percent chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. Trooper plate armor. And then you got arbor armor, which is 13 defense, damage resistance 10. And then the companion charge replacement, or ability charge. It doesn't have the 10% resistance to plasma. Oh well. And the magazine size. Plus it also has this on it already. Go back. Oop, back. There we go. Okay, what was in here? Was it the rifle? Yeah. Rifle's pretty good too. Definitely need to make some more ammo. I'll rock this rifle for a while. Let's go out of here. Actually, I could talk to you, right? And just make ammo from him.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again.
Hey, Scarlet.
Anyway, need something, Commander?
Yeah.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
You're
What did you have in mind?
advertise art? The answer is no. I don't have any money for you. Alright, we can make some more ammo. You need this stuff. How much, like, it actually lowers the damage. You know, what I could do is I can get this, craft it. Before I equip it, I could save. Definitely want to make more ammo, so let's get more ammo. That's all I could make. Man, I really gotta get some more. Some mods. Let's go to. Hey, what did first? Oop, that. Oop, save. Okay, so my gun's weapon damage is 39. Okay.
No offense to Val. Anyway, need some? Sure.
39. Goes down to 22. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is way too much. Way too much. What if there's a perk that allows suppressor not to lose that much freaking, because that's it becomes useless. It's a useless weapon at that point. This one 1% damage resistance against crashing. Again, don't know what crashing means. 10% damage resistance against plasma. Lung. Break down some stuff, shall we? Break down old junk. And then sell these for money. Stuff that's not like even over $100. I'm just gonna scrap. Like most of these weapons. Stolen, so I'm just gonna scrap it. Mass grenade. Would I keep these around? It'd be 2 scrap. Never did get to upgrade these guys for this. Can I? Still mostly works. Sure. There we go. Got some ammo, not much ammo though. Our pistol. There's like 150 bullets in it now. I'm gonna get plasma ammo. Oh, this gun did a lot of damage, so. I wanted to check to see if there was a perk that did do that. Oh. I guess there's no way to really know, is there? gotta look at the name and then just hope for the best. Observation 1 to get that one unlocked. Pistols gain additional sneak attack damage and are quieter. Guns of any type with silencers make no noise whatsoever. The sneak damage goes up, but the damage by itself still doesn't go down. Or doesn't go back up. It still stays down. I need 8 gun and 8 sneaks, so that's gonna be a long time. But it does give you that 100% sneak damage, so... Okay. Like, you would have to have a non-suppressed version for when you're not sneaking, and one for just sneaking. I guess 20 is probably the max. The keyhole. Items of a locked container can be viewed before lockpicking. It's good so far. No problems. Pretty good. Sounds like I should get observation level 1 at least. Well, that's pretty good. The enemies were automatically tracked on the minimap instead of just being vague general direction. Now you're just the bot, aren't you, Scarlet? Okay. Bots. Only ones that watch my stream. N-ray scanner. You're not a bot? Well, you're also here to sell art to me, right? That's what you're here for? I clearly stated earlier that I don't have any money. I can't buy your art if that's what you're here for. If you're not here to sell art and you're just here to watch a stream, that would be cool. I don't think you are, though. 99% of the people that pop in Twitch are literally just trying to sell art. What is this? Movement speed, 100% for 5 seconds. Oh, only after you kill somebody from stealth. I was like, is that a permanent movement speed? Footsteps are silent for a short while after leaving. And these like scream out to me like, oh, I gotta get this one. Oh, I gotta get this one. I don't really see anything here that's like something I need. This could be good when I get more people. Could be good too. Bounty terminals now have an option to immediately cash out bits by hacking into bank accounts. Restricted access. Now, this is actually good. The point blank art is, though, not so good. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of those are worth like going out of my way for. I'll just keep playing, and then if I get unlock them, I unlock them, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna worry about it. Here's the other building that's on the map. Ow. Healing?
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously...
This whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. It even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered.
Here to do some fishing?
You can choose between either being a sanitary person or fishing. Wait, I get choice?
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No.
I've never heard of the word coworker
My mistake.
before.
You're obviously just passing.
You're just gonna let me loot everything, I'll just take everything. The janitor mech right here. I don't mind if I just take everything. See anything else here? There's a ladder here for some reason. Okay. Well, with that, I think we've been everywhere. I haven't been over here because I don't want to mess with what's over of this direction. So I gotta go over here. We'll do this one next, though. I think I want to head to, I'm gonna go into the incognito. I want to see if we have those things that can open up that lockbox. Yeah, so I needed 4. Required a companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this ability or to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapon, armor. These mods increase the damage and armor values of the equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, but the latter granting access to more powerful mods. Okay. So it needs another 4. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so I can either get stuff in here or down or in here. I just gotta choose which. Alright, so Valerie's weapons applies more stacks of burn and deals slightly increased damage. Weapons now deal frost damage and deal significantly increased damage. Or grants immunity to corrosive side effects, also increases the effectiveness of their armor. Grants immunity to shock side effects and increases the effectiveness of their armor. There now. Wait, I can use both? Oh, and I can change it on the fly. On the fly, but in here anyway. Okay. Where's Valerie at? Valerie? Valerie? Here we go. You look not completely destroyed. Still see a little bit of smoke coming off of it. But, okay. Can I get more ammo? Can. More scrap though. Okay, so it looks like that's about it. So we need to head down here. I cannot fast travel. Is it because I'm in the incognito? I gotta get out of incognito first?
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited. Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged. This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or disposal. Do you have any other queries, Commander? Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit. Do you have any other queries, Commander? Searching mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts. Arcadia Colony contact. DeVries, Augustine. Expected operation time, less than 24 hours. Do you have any other queries, Commander? This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity. Detailed instructions on how to perform the Stanfield maneuver are proprietary to the Earth Directorate and strictly confidential.
I didn't learn jack shit from you. Alright, cool. So I need 4 more for these. I'm here. Okay, so this led me absolutely nowhere.
must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's worked. It's like... Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Andy's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies?
A little weird.
These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Anti's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antis.
I didn't learn anything from this guy or
Likewise,
get a quest.
Then please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts. There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's worked. Just like everything else.
You can think it's worthless, I'll just loot the shit out of it. And I need 3 science. Of course I need science. Where that goes. Just kind of goes back that way, doesn't it? This is a hostile down that way. A couple of them. Or the crabs. Goddamn crabs. These are dead already. Maybe the crabs attack those guys. There's a bunch of bodies down here.
Just give the signal.
Where's you at, buddy? This is right here. Touch the water because it'll kill you.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Is it gonna pop out like once I kill all these eggs or something? Like, why do I hear it? Oh, this is bugged. Let's see where this thing's at.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Once we arrive at the Automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various Automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch? Boyd, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks! Praise the Sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit! Rebels! Form defensive perimeter type 14A! Ah! Confronting threat.
He's stuck in the rock.
Health benefits available at your request.
Yep, I think he's stuck in the rock. Okay. So, we know what happened to these guys now. Can we head up and go back to that one guy and tell him? I can't do anything with that guy that's stuck in the rock. That's the first real bug I've seen in this game so far.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here.
Earth, the Earth Director found a flaw in you. Teetotaler. You avoid drugs to a fault, leaving you particularly vulnerable to their effects. Toxicity gain from using the inhaler is increased, but the inhaler is more potent for your pure metabolism. Because I don't take drugs as often, therefore I'm more susceptible to drugs. Man, just playing the game randomly and the game's just like, yeah, we don't like the way you're playing, so here's some negative effects for you. But I don't want negative effects, we don't care. Alright, so this is the place I need to go and sabotage, right? There's just a way in from the side. Shit. Can I get back up this? Great. Toxicity over there. See any extra ways in? Here. I think I can actually go through this wire. Yeah. I don't think I want to climb this. Yeah. I have to go through the front door, aren't I? Went all the way around thinking there might be a secret entrance that I can come in and stealth my way through, but it doesn't look like it. At least not from what I saw. I could just be blind as a bat, which is entirely possible. Can can you just let me walk in?
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Go step aside. I am approved to enter. Not sure when I got that.
You've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Okay, well that gave me XP to just walk in.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Since still stealing.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here. Seems to work.
Hello? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know why it stopped working. I had to literally unplug it from the USB adapter or extension. I think they give me more USB slots. Whatever that's called, and plug it directly into the PC to get it to work. So maybe that little USB adapter thingy just isn't working anymore. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I don't know. It was just disconnecting and it just wasn't working anymore. Okay. It's because it's sitting on a hot PC all day. It's probably what's going on. What is he doing again? Right, playing the game. What is the case? There's nowhere else I can like put it though. I'm not sure if it's getting fried because it's just constant 90-degree fucking heat. The heat off of it. Let's go back. What was he doing again? I can't hear you now. The outer settings must have forgotten. No. This up I still B10. Yeah, I've never had this happen before. What is happening? Yeah, just got auto swapped. Alright, so did that fix it?
Clean off by this weird goo.
I don't hear anything. I swapped it.
And he was one of the lucky ones.
Like, you guys
Excuse
can
the
hear,
mess,
but I
by the
can't.
way. Auntie gave us a pump.
That's it. Maybe if I pull the other one out, is the other one working?
Gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered a little.
Oh. Okay, power's still on. Why can't I hear anything from this side? Stop working. What did you ask? I didn't ask nothing?
Heard a little mental refreshment should do just the trick. This is the Protectorate after all, where perfection is achieved through discipline, not mercy.
Oh,
Now
the other
what'll
one's
it
not
be?
working. I'm super confused. Put the other one back. At least I can hear now.
Aw, I really need someone else to test this thing. Tell you what, if you give it a go and have any trouble, I'll be happy to get you sorted.
Felt like my thing was all weird. Okay.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've added to its databanks. You wouldn't believe how many words there are for buying and selling. Guess I missed peruse. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiating commerce.
Yeah. I need both of those. I don't have the money for it. So let's go sell. And we just want to go and sell pretty much everything we don't use. So let's sell this, that, this. And then we're gonna sell this. Am I not using this? What's on my head? No, okay, we're using the police officer hat. Hey, why? Oh, I still have the magazine.
Ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges.
What
State
are
your
acceptable
business.
ranges?
Initiating commerce.
Oh, Bowden, if you're still here, hey man, how's it going? Sorry, I was just trying to figure out why my mic just stopped functioning out of nowhere. These? Which one I can get for these? 4 bits for both. I have a bunch of foodstuffs, like a bunch. Then, like, I should have a bunch of just meat on me, don't I? Where's that stuff at? Get rid of all the 4%. Resets, goes all the way back up top. Where's that noise? I'll be right back. I gotta go check see what the hell that noise is. Yeah. Some really loud motor going on right next to the window. It's just a power washer. Okay. I was wondering what the heck was making all that noise. Alright, so we sold all the 4%. We still got some 9% in here. We get rid of the 6% because it seems like we got a lot of 9% as well. Oh, here's some 3%, 4%. Missed it. Six. Yeah, let's get rid of the 6s then. Good. How many hours I am? I'm on my 3rd game, so I'm roughly 9 hours in, I think. Anything worth that good money? Siler's not worth anything. It's just trash. Oh, here's the meat. No idea what value this has. I could sell all of it though for another $1,000 bucks. Let's go back to buy. I definitely want both of these. Let's get both of these. Hover drone, pet for your ship, automatically sent to your kennel upon purchase. Visit your ship to interact with the pet feeder. To select any ship pet you've collected, they'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. You can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. No idea what that did, I just bought it because. What are any of these doing? Depleted Zeranium. I don't have enough money to buy it, but I could theoretically buy it if I sold something, but I don't know if I want it. It's good enough.
All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work, but perfection requires iteration, as the marshal says. While he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need. Glad to oblige.
You sell anything different, or you sell the exact same stuff? Exact same stuff. No, it's all new. Even though I... okay. When did this get 4? Whoa, 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 whoa. When did that get 4 shots? It's a triple barrel, but has 4 shots. What? Oh, you know what it is? It's my hat. It has to be my hat, right? The 30% extra magazine? That's what it is. My triple barrel gets 4 shots. Do need to get some mods for these things. A little bit stronger. Could buy mods from this person, but I don't know if I want to. Good though.
Howdy there. Glad to oblige.
So, repeating rifle, shock barrel, or repeating micro reflex sight. Those are the only mods you have available. Then go to you.
Anyway, need some? Sure.
Mods. Yep. I make mods for the shotgun roll. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so this is what my gun looks like now. It's gonna save. We'll do a lot of money, but we can always get another $1,000 if we sold that.
See you soon, I hope.
Caught stealing.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it. Not sure we should get any closer.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Outsider. First the attack. And there's uranium.
Oh, did it just go up straight, like, immediately? How the hell do I get in here then? Is there some type of protection I can get from it? I just instantly fell down. Pretty sure my thing's right there.
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs imminent. Exit gaseous cloud immediately.
What brings you to this fine step? Stay true, outsider.
Outsider? Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth. First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the zeranium? It's a wonder you're still upright. The emanations outside that building are thick enough to be a death sentence. The marshal's at his wit's end about it. I'd suggest paying a call to our visiting scientist next door. Purportedly, she's devised a device that can block the effects of zeranium gas. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen? Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition.
Impractic?
As a token of my appreciation,
Okay.
allow me to
I'm gonna try to
provide
say
you
impractical.
advanced zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Our advanced key. Fine. I do need a trauma kit. I think I got rid of my trauma kits from things I shouldn't have done. So yeah, with that. Out of money. So let's go and sell some of this useless shit. Back my thousands of dollars. The rest of it we're gonna keep, I guess. Alright. Somebody, they said next door I gotta talk to. Who? This person over here?
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want? Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with zeranium gas? I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure
I'm
to
just gonna
give it
bet the
your all.
prototype won't work
Now
after
here,
this.
you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray uranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a uranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense uranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those
Scrutinizing
samples!
work.
Shoo!
It's a little rude. Right, so what mission am I on? Is there a different mission I'm on? Okay, so what does it want from me? Symbols. Finish the testing device. She gave you an instrument to collect further samples. What is the instrument? What's the instrument? I don't see any instrument. What was that about? Do I just walk up to it, I guess?
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again, by the looks of things. Certainly. There is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials. All right, then.
$50.
There. All better. Was there any...
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You would imagine so, wouldn't you? Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon. I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not
Just
be
steal it.
harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
You tell me to shoot. It's a little rude. Hey, level up. Alright, so I needed points into engineering, right? And then I needed points into observation. So now we go to perks. So what do we got available now? Shrug it off. It starts whenever one of your companions is down. Immediately gain temporary health equal to 50% of your maximum health. Gain 50% of maximum health as a temporary buff when my teammate goes down? Oh, I don't have any perks, never mind. I was looking at it. Theoretically, I could go back up to this one. Might have been this place. Might have been this place. There's a thing there that I couldn't open. Alright, the director has found another flaw. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Once selected flaws cannot be removed. When leveling, you can add an extra skill into the lowest non-zero skill, or any skill you have no points in already. But it says like it'll be harder to maximize in particular one skill. Why? I'll actually take it, I guess. I always love playing jack of all trades. Let's get another save for that. Is this the automech? Or will I just take it?
First the attack, then there's uranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
This is all stealing. I want all of it.
Outsider?
Vendor here. Rifle stuff. Too bad like the stuff isn't like ordered by like which weapon type, you know what I mean? Be swell. They're just straight up mods too, so sure why that icon's there. So base damage. Tracing unit. Weak spots hit marks your target, making them a priority to companions and increases the damage they take. Also increases weak spot damage in general. Charged burst, I don't really care about. Unification, don't care. Change damage to shock, we already did that. The plasma. Not weapon anymore. Ooh. Talk to this dude.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. I'm afraid so, and you were wise not to get involved. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
If I had 2 leadership, if I had put 1 point from the level I just got earlier, I could have gotten this.
If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
What if I just kill a Dragoon here and send you after the second one?
Good hunting.
They'll just say no.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
The worst thing is I can't actually go after that one. Right, so this is located over there. Should I double jump? My guy would just grab onto things. Ooh. I gotta leave the place and go all the way around. She did say don't destroy the thing, so how is this gonna work? Oh, it's already destroyed.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Yep. Easy peasy. They just had to kill some of those little robot thingies, and not robot thingies, but those little rodent thingies. Crabs, really. Just had to kill me some crabs.
Well, an closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
That's not what I'm doing it for, but yeah, okay. Okay, so the gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you temporary shield, protecting you from damage and hazards such as uranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting with damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will be disabled automatically. Reactivating the gadget will, while it's still active, resets the duration and the amount of shielding remaining. Okay, so how do I equip it? Is it already equipped? What's happening? I probably regretted what I just did. Alright, so we need to go to... It is active? Okay, that just turned itself off. Let's get it in the safe before I decide to attempt this. Now, is it automatically on? Okay, so we're in.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
What I needed for the mission. Sure how we sabotage this place, but we did somehow. Oh, one more engineering. I'm always one short on something. Okay, so theoretically we're done with this area. We could go talk to that one guy and see what he says. Or Marshall. Maybe we get an extra quest for him or something. Where is the Marshal located, by the way? Here, maybe?
What have you done? The Zeranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever. The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid.
He doesn't even know who I am.
With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions. And with the island's fall, I have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all. Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
Okay, so I guess I don't get the quest from him. I'm guessing I probably could have sided with him or not. And, didn't do that, so... Yeah, I guess we're done here. Okay. So, let's go back to town.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer in their silk. Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow. No problem.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening. Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report? Just that Milver Street requested her presence for some mission. Normally I'd demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. At least for now. Trooper Sealong ain't a fragile wallflower. She's a soldier. And even at reduced efficacy, she's worth 15 of any grunt picked at random. She's got a contract. And she ain't so far gone we can't make use of her. But the fact is, her grafts are holding her back, and it's only getting worse. Don't let it bother you. Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a Spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out,
so far,
I'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
So that's it?
Take care in the northern regions of the island. Loose your words. I'm listening.
Okay. I guess that's it. What was the thing that just popped up? This one isn't technically as good. So, I want to compare this one with what I'm currently wearing. Armor is less by a lot. It, when you take damage in combat, any of the toxicity you've... What this is in the way. Go away! Take damage in combat, any toxicity you've incurred is reduced by 1. The amount of toxicity loss scales up to 3 with your medical skill. Okay. 3% damage resistance, but 5% damage resistance is lost. Extremely bulky. I really like how this one is. Just the look of it, in my opinion, is better. All these boxes I can't really do jack shit with, can I? Said they go to the ship, but I don't know how. Infiltrate the Vox relay station. Seek assistance from the Vox relay station. Officer Corps has suggested you get the north side of the island if you bypass the uranium hazard on the west coast. Need those. I would love to get this one done, but I can't figure out where the fuck this is at. Let's see if this thing has a map icon for it. Somebody... The bounty terminal, I just think I just saw it. The bounty terminal's up here. We're right over here. Supposedly. Head over that direction. I don't remember seeing bounty terminal anywhere though.
Well, these riffs got me up. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out. It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Alright.
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things, not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aether
I love how he like makes fun of the other guy for not going through the contract, and then he doesn't go through what the schematic actually is.
Anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right then. Don't let me keep you.
Is this the bounty thingy? What is this? No, I sent a bounty. Oh. A hill around the Ministry of Accuracy, bounty bits, positive reinforcement. Did I actually do that already? Oh, I must have, yeah. Oh, it was that one place that I went to and there was just drones there and I was like, what the heck is this place? Yeah, I did that already. Oh.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side suite with
So there is a third person.
Head office tower.
Gotta hold the touchpad for reasons.
Tower. Just wish they'd solve it already. These rifts are giving me the collywobbles.
You smoking, anybody? Okay, so what's my mission for me to do right now? I go that way, or we can go. What's this? I don't know what that is, but we'll go over there. So fast travel to it. This is the Ministry of Accuracy, where the droids. These are not the droids you're looking for. We're at. You know what I did do? I did get to think. Should we go back down here real quick? Wait, it wasn't this place, was it? It was the one place that had some, like, wanted, engineering level 3 or something like that. Where was that? Was it right here, maybe? Where it was? No, that was the one thing. Confused on where it was. I think it's this, but I can't be. Send over that real quick. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. And we gotta do the thing on the far right for Nile. Wasn't this place? Pretty sure it was the place that was just like, it's not this place. It was something like stuck in a wall. Was it here? It might have been there. Box and nothing. Can't remember where this thing was. Using my marbles. What's that arbiter location? Was it up here? No, that was for the one thing. I can't remember where this place was. We should probably go grab that. Can we go up there? So we need to head that direction.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Ah, well, then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me.
Those as well?
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Return with the remaining 5.
There's still some more of those, and I don't know where they're at. Jackson Plum. What mission is this? Task. Oh, that's that grove for that one guy we literally were just talking to. Oh yeah, I'm still missing 5 more copies. Too bad it doesn't tell me which copies there are, because I could look it up on the map, if the map still shows where they're at, which I don't know if it does. What's it called? Yeah, I only have 4 magazine locations, and I technically have more than that. I had 5. I actually have more magazines than this map actually shows, so that doesn't really help. So we'll head there next. How this game plays in third person. Try it out. How do I get to this? Using level 3. How did you get up if you didn't have engineering level 3?
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
Jackson! Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
He's dead. It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was the sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time.
Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Damn. Well, that draws it out to
Bones
both
turn
our
to powder.
hopes for those boots and our association with poor Jackson.
Maybe this will give me double jump.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their
me double
downward
jump.
velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts. What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Or I can wait for you to starve and then take your bits from your corpse. That might be a little extreme.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost.
Double jump, double jump,
It
double
should
jump.
let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault. What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you gonna help us or not?
Space Ranger, that's why I got Space Ranger, because there was another time where I saw it. I was like, oh, Space Ranger. And then I couldn't get it because I didn't have it at the time, but now I do.
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Hail. Hail Plasmic Augmented Leap Enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. For jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thrusters. Warning! Hail is ineffective while falling at critical velocities. Double jump! Double jump! Double jump! Loot everything now. First is always better to loot. Third person's better for combat. Right, so I need to go that way. You are dead, my friend. What's she doing? What's the help these people not die mission? Oh. Before we talk to this guy, I'm not sure if the other one's gonna disappear or not.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then,
That'll
take
happen
care.
later in the game where he actually just randomly does get that promotion. Let's head back up. Guys, there's fast travel back up there? Yeah, probably. Yeah, they got double jump. Double jump. Okay, so it wants me to somehow get up there. How do I do that? What's he gonna expect me to do then? I'm guessing if I didn't have engineering 3, this is the way I had to come all the way back around this way. I can actually climb that.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Okay, I have it. Now what? Over there. I know I can make that. I saved it. No idea what it's gonna load me at. Wait. Holy shit, it loaded me super far away. God damn it. I get the overloader, but then I have no idea how to get to the thing it wants me to.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
That means
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
okay, now what? This way. Let's save so in case I randomly fall to my death, we'll be here instead of all the way back there.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
You guys could have literally gone to just where I came from and gone down there and come back up.
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Extortive standards. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Seen anything over here?
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
So, the platform still works? That's amazing! Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently
Bro.
improvised extortive rate. Thank you again for all your help.
Okay, so I got XP, target finder, hits 1,000. Take the hits I got. Look like a farmer if I want to. Okay. So, I guess the next mission is this one? Yeah, I think so. It's tracked? I can't tell. I think it's tracked. Okay. So now we just gotta go and do this mission for Niles. It's located that way. Oh, Yellow Brick Road. Or in this case, the railroad. Pretty sure it's a railroad, right? Get double jump. This point has been discovered. Is this a fast travel location as well? It is.
Represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch.
Lock and load. Get the signal.
I think the shock thing's only good for robots, right? Person is dead. I have engineering too, so I can go in here. Let's kill the enemies first before I go exploring.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Just to get the schematic to be able to get shotgun ammo. Able to make shotgun ammo. One ammo I can make right now is the whatchamacallit. Isn't it part of this? Oh, I thought it was the same thing. It's not. Alright, start going into buildings and looting the shit out of them. If you need food, this place is to come, because there's a ton of food in here. Okay. One more of those. Pretty sure I missed some. You know, I've gone to every single thing location on the map. I probably still missed some. Yeah, excuse me, there has to be more in here than that. Shotgun shells. This is where the places that are locked have nothing in them. This has a second floor. Always the shotgun shell, probably. This place is giving me a ton of food. I don't know why, but okay. Move down to these buildings. Interesting, this place was a saloon of some sort? Just got fucking wrecked, dude. I'm pretty sure if it was lootable, that it would just go blue like everything else. Nope. Damn, look at the blood. Pain hat. I already have one of these. These houses. I think the last building. Stuff. It's this building over here, I think. Then we can go in this building.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprack race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, Live lean off all these supplies, the crab will skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Sure. No idea if these are hostile to me,
This
so
looks like the place. No, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
what's up, bro? Mind if I loot your place first? Or not? Okay.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
I do.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Yeah.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
This last one. You lived floating in space for over a decade.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
What's this place over here before I just randomly go in there? Adventure. Encryption key. Only 2 enemies here. For that one decryption key, that was it? That was the only reason to come here. Six. Add skin powder to the purifier. Dismantle the purifier coupling. But supports ability to generate fresh water. Is that bad? Did I just do something bad? Whoopsie. Alright, so it looks like all the stuff I need are like all over here somewhere. Where's the forward base? It's right here, right? Full health.
Orders just came down from Carr. We stand ready to cut some final checks at the bridge. Just give the word.
Okay. Guess we just do this, right?
Forthwith. As soon as we fortify ourselves, of course. Troopers, to me. We need to prepare. Our attack is imminent. We'll pay those bastards back for Schultz. This is what we've been waiting for, troopers. What all those days and nights of trial readied us for. We're delivering death, free of charge. Forward to victory, profits, and the furtherance of Auntie's glorious enterprise.
Let's do this like.
As Scrabbles is my witness, we will achieve victory!
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Come right through it. Where's this last guy at?
Wiping the place out is one way to get through. Probably my most preferred.
Did it?
Very well. It's Red Cloak's turn in the Loyalizer.
Stealing. How is it stealing now? There's still guys here. Oh no, it's these turrets. Anything else? Bridge. There it goes. Technically trespassing. There's the key card. Science 4, I don't have any science at all. Break down stuff, or I could sell it. You think it's stolen?
The bridge is ours, and with nary a scratch to show for it. Thanks for your contributions to this great and honorable endeavor. For as long as we hold the bridge, safe passage is yours.
They shouldn't be trespassing then anymore, right? Should have swapped over. Didn't. Okay. I need access to sky cutter controls. I don't think this is just going to randomly take off. Because. I'm surprised if it did, to be honest. XP. Should have gained some more stuff too. Black powder and scrap metal. I've seen a Nintendo 64 freaking reference where you just take out a thing, blow on it real quick, and then just put it back in.
Commander, watch your...
I got everything looted in there, so fuck it. That's why you keep trauma kits on. It's something dumb like that. I don't know how I was getting electrocuted. So we got that. There's stuff up here. I could go loot all this stuff too. But let's go get this first. We can't jump off. Sky Cutter A102. Got another flaw. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouched, you can ignore the pain. 50% crouch speed. Crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. So if you don't care about stealthing, then this is good, but also crouch when you're stealthing. So it kind of like defeats the purpose. I didn't really do all that much crouching, so why that's activated, I have no idea. Who's looking at me right now? Please? That's you. Level up. Now we got 3 points. Something else I needed to put in. You're saying this thing that I have can no longer ever go up past this point ever again? What? One or lower available. You're saying they're stuck at 4 forever. They're stuck at 3 forever. Stuck at 2 forever. I don't understand. So you're saying that freaking flaw I have is... You can only add skill points into your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. But what if they're all above one point? What happens then? Yeah. Anything else new? I think the Protector doesn't even have even 4 at all. I think I screwed myself with that stuff I unlocked. Possibly.
I'd heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording. In the event we don't survive.
Fall damage sucks. That's where it came in, right? Yeah, okay. I gotta figure out how to go up top.
Protocols not yet charged. Sequencing attack strategies.
What these like craft materials are supposedly actually for? Like I haven't actually seen any actual use out of them. This doesn't do anything. Guess that's just another way up. Getting randomly electrocuted by these things.
The gunfire has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have...
I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the service of the Protectorate. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on.
You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your life shall meet her end. Yet, your resolve remains unshaken. Any less would disgrace the Sovereign. Disgrace us all. Shoulder your rifle. We shall press on and see this mission to its completion. That noise doesn't sound like... Oh, Black!
Everyone else heard
Enthusiast.
Go, Fargo.
Emergency protocols ready. Hostiles no longer detected. Waiting mode re-engaged. Approximate lift ETA unknown. Lift malfunction detected. Status
Play.
reading music. Error. Unable to access local region license. Please accept the following harmonic.
I'd like to have a
Sequencing
word with
attack
whoever's in
strategies.
charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these rats.
I never have enough freaking ammo. I had over 300 ammo. There's so much ammo on these guys. Is this done? Oh, it is. Yeah, the fact that there's a healing machine right here is not a good sign. It could be a bigger boss fight on the other side of this. Alrighty then. Give me! Okay, I take this.
This is one. I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the Fairfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could admit relief that in my heart of hearts I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a candle to the incandescent love of the Sovereign. Our blood, my blood, for the Protectorate. Signing off.
Hey. Can't tell it's doing something. Can I take this now? Your truck. Swing rate increases by 1.1%. Heavy attacks with this weapon will send forward a thunderous projectile to shock foes. Symmetry versus 73. They do the same damage. Okay. So I guess that's it for here. We can go over this way now. There's a map marker somewhere. Where?
Perfect society demands perfect thought.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Looks like you guys don't like me. I was gonna help you guys. What's wrong with you?
Perfection.
Personal audio log, Sergeant Bornsworth. We've been deployed to deal with a new living weapon fielded by Auntie's forces. The previous squad was unprepared for this threat and was consequently torn asunder. Command's intel could never be so lacking as to allow this to occur. So why? We were lulling Auntie's choice into a false sense of security before launching counteroffensive teams. This will undoubtedly save far more lives than it cost. Another stroke of genius from Command. Praise the matriarch. Sergeant Bornsworth, signing off.
Yeah, sure, that's what was going on. It just wasn't complete incompetence or anything like that. No, that couldn't be it.
Confronting threat.
Whoop. Wish this thing just did a little bit more damage. This thing had those raptor thingies going against the crab thingies. I need 2 more of those and I have them all. Where they're at, nobody knows. Left for some bits. Really? What I came here for, some bits? I feel like that was worth it. Okay. Well, that's all the buildings, so there's no real quick way fast travel over there, is there? I just gotta walk. Back at the bridge, right? Yeah. Go save these peoples, I guess.
Prisoner 349893993A. There is no place for you in the paradigm.
Not entering a confrontation stage. Away from this unit.
Thank the stars. I was sure that was the end of me. Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled. Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems. The commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has gone mad. He's executing loyal subjects as traitors on a whim, without even a mention of refreshment. He claims his actions are in the name of the Sovereign, but nothing he does is in alignment with the paradigm. He's obviously ill and needs to be removed. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the Protectorate, but we were forced to flee after pointing out the obvious. Is everyone so oblivious that they can't see what is going on? I was to meet my partner in a cave to the northwest of here. We were going to hide until the current Montelli crisis has been resolved. I fled Montelli, but I'm still loyal. Once I stop shaking, I'll continue on my way. Thank you again, stranger. I owe you my life.
Up on a ledge, he says. Stuff on a ledge. What ledge? Is it up there? I don't get it. What are you talking about? Okay, so we're getting closer. Keep following the tracks.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. Taking cover.
That's everybody. How do I...
Back again. Thought we were done. Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune. Wait. Who are you? I'm certain I haven't seen you before. I remember all my oppressors.
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
Shit, I got a phone call in a sec. Okay. Random.
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have
If I had
fire suppression system.
explosives,
It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you
if
propose,
this gets
then?
to work.
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, If you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
You have until that sentinel decides to blast off from here, which is to say... Wasn't sure I'd see you again. Have you decided to help me after all?
Right. Sabotage the actual ship itself. I don't get it. It said we can sabotage the ship. What's there to sabotage, though? Ship, just don't get it. Double jump, why? Only one jump. That's only one jump game. How the fuck do I sabotage this bitch? Get it. What am I missing? Is there really no way to do this besides sacrificing her?
No time for a chat right now. We ought to be focused on helping Audra.
Well, we can't help Audra. She wants to die.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. Have you decided to help me?
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision.
If it's gonna blow in orbit, why the hell does she need to get on board if it's gonna take off anyway?
The bravest thing I ever
That doesn't make
did
any
was start
sense.
thinking for myself.
This is a dumb decision.
Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both again.
That don't make no sense. Get out of here. I came in, there should be a way out. Wants me to go over there. There's no fast travels here, so there's that. Don't want this up anymore. I think I'm going to call the stream good for today. So I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to see more do stream every single day. Of course, you guys are watching Twitch or Rumble. I greatly appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.